students, I hope you're doing well and safe at your homes. As we all are quarantined in our homes and have been away from studies for so long. But now we're not going to waste our time at all, as every second counts. So here I am, your English teacher, with one of the chapters of grammar, that is the sentence types of sentences. Before I begin with the chapter, I want you to bring a pen or a pencil along with the notebook so that you can equally be involved in the process of learning. I hope you've brought them, right? So please. Now here, as you can see, the chapter is the sentence types of sentences. Now here, first of all, I have written some examples and I want you to go through them for once. Ram says, do you have? Shyam says, do you have a pencil? Now, whose words did you understand? Ram's or Shyam's? Well, Shyam's words you have understood, right? It is because Ram put together an incomplete group of words, while Shyam put together a group of words that make a sense, right? Now here, again Ram says, my uncle novel gifted me. Shyam says, my uncle gifted me a novel. Again you answer me. Whose words did you able to understand? Ram's words or Shyam's words? I know what would be your answer. Your answer is Shyam's words, right? Now why so? Because Shyam put the word in the correct order, which Ram has not been able to do. Here I have written the third example. Ram says, what a beautiful. Shyam says, what a beautiful rose. Again you answer me. Whose words did you understand? Of course Shyam's, right? And by now you can answer by yourself by that why you understood Ram's words. Now, based on these examples, here we can draw some conclusions. And 3 conclusions I have drawn. The first one is a sentence always begins with a capital letter. As you can see here, whatever Shyam said, you understood, right? Now, look at these sentences carefully. The first letter is capital. Here also the first letter is capital. Here also the first letter is capital. Second conclusion, what we drew? It always ends with a full stop, or a question mark. Here you can see the question mark or an exclamation mark, which you can see here. Third, we can see it must have words placed in the correct order. Which one shows this? This example shows, my uncle gifted me a novel. All the words have been put in the correct order. Now, every one of you I know can define what a sentence is. So, a sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense, right? Now here, our next topic is type of sentences. As here you can see, in this example, one sentence ends with a full stop, one ends with an exclamation mark, and one ends with a question mark. Now here, based on these criteria, a sentence has been divided into 4 types. First is assertive or declarative sentence. Second is imperative sentence. Third is interrogative sentence, and fourth is exclamatory sentence. One by one, we will understand every type of sentences. First is assertive or declarative sentence. A sentence that gives information or makes a statement. Now, what does this imply? It means if a sentence seems to be giving a piece of information or declaring something or stating something, we put them in the category of assertive or declarative sentence. In some books, you may find the word statements. Why so? Because I already said that this kind of sentence makes a statement, so that it can also be called statement. That's the reason why we call them statement also. Here I have again written some examples to help you understand this kind of sentence better. The first example you can see here is, there is a seminar in the evening. So don't you think you are being informed of a seminar which is going to be held in the evening? Right? Second come to, she likes the toys that squeak. Squeak means make a noise. Now here, she likes the toys. Again, you are informed that there is a girl who likes the toys that make a noise. Right? So what you can draw from here, that these two sentences are kind of giving you information or stating something about someone or something that is going to happen. So this is what we call assertive sentence. Second, we have imperative sentence. Here you can see, what does it mean? A sentence that commands or requests something. Now, these examples will help you understand this kind of sentence. The first example you can see written over here is shut the door. Second one is written, don't make any noise in the classroom. Now, what do these two sentences imply? The first one, you are either commanded or requested to shut the door. While in the second sentence, you can see you are again not supposed to make any noise in the classroom. So what are they expecting? They are either commanding or requesting you to perform something. So here I just want to tell you the difference between assertive and imperative sentence, as these two kind of sentences, they both end with a full stop. So sometimes the students get confused how to identify or distinguish them. Now, if you have understood the definition of assertive or the meaning of imperative sentence, you can easily identify. But what if sometimes you get confused? What to do in that case? As you can see in assertive sentence, you were just informed that a seminar would be conducted in the evening. You were not supposed to respond to it, right? While in this sentence, you have been asked to shut the door. Means you are supposed to respond to it. So this is the main difference. In assertive sentences, you're not supposed to respond. But in your imperative sentences, this is imperative or mandatory for you to respond. Here also you are supposed to shut the door. Here also you're supposed to not make any noise in the classroom. Third, we are having interrogative sentences. Now, I think this is quite easy to understand. A sentence that asks a question. Now, these examples again will help you understand this kind of sentence. How many planets are there in the solar system? You are being asked a question, right? Here, have you completed your work? Again, you have been asked whether you've done your work. So in these two sentences, in first sentence, you have been asked the number of planets present in the solar system. While in this, you have been asked whether you have done your work. So what you understood from here is that interrogative sentences, they ask you something, right? And the next and the last one is exclamatory sentence. In this sentence, first of all, let's read out the definition of the sentence. A sentence that expresses any strong feeling or emotion. Now, what does it mean? It means that in this sentence, extreme feeling can be sensed by the way you respond. The words like hooray, alas, ouch, wow, they help us understand the state of emotion. Like here you can see, hooray. This word shows that you're very happy about something. Now, why are you happy? Let's read out the full sentence. The exams are over. So don't you get excited when your exams are over, right? Second, alas, the cases related to coronavirus are exponentially increasing. Now, what does this word imply? This means that you are feeling blue or feeling sad about something. So obviously, if the cases are exponentially increasing, you will not be feeling good, right? So this is the explanation part of exclamatory sentence. So this is how you can distinguish any kind of sentence if given in the examination, right? Now I think every kind of sentence is clear to you. Now here I am done with my part. Now your job starts. And what's your job? Let's see. Here I have given an assignment to you. I have given you 3 questions. First is define sentence. So here you are supposed to write the definition of sentence. But there's a request which I want to make. Don't just copy the statement that I have written. I want you to write on your own what you have understood through this lecture. Second question that I want you to answer, state the difference between assertive and imperative sentences. Now here again, you are supposed to write the difference. Just mind the question. Do you have been asked the difference? Don't just copy down the definition. Copy down. Write the difference by thinking on your own. Third, you've been asked, rearrange the following group of words to form meaningful sentences. Now this part is very interesting and I know you all would enjoy it.
First, in this question, I have given 3 sub-questions. First is, I read newspaper in the thief being nabbed had the that. Well, I'm sure you have not understood what has been written over here. And so am I. I have also not understood. So, what I want you to do, just arrange this group of words in the correct order so that I can understand as well as you can understand. The same happens with B and C also. Painting, painter, painstakingly, the, his, worked at. Now I think you must be wondering the meaning of this word. Well, I want to tell you there is a word called painstaking, which means diligent or a person who does hard work. Now this means painstakingly. This is an adverb. It means there is a work which has been done with a lot of hard work. Understood? Third is parts, several, T, popular, in, world, the, is, very, of. Now again you are supposed to respond, you are supposed to arrange these words in the meaningful order so that it can give us a sense. Now here I am done with my work and now your job starts of writing the answers. I hope you have enjoyed the lecture.